This is the award-winning News Watch.
Illinois needs to slash its spending, and the governor is looking to make that slash in higher education. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Savanna Tomei.
And I'm Jessica Dixon. When Governor Bruce Rauner laid out his first state budget, he included huge cuts to colleges and universities.
A decrease in funding this big would create problems for the flagship University of Illinois and struggling schools like Eastern Illinois.
For years, state support for education has been cut.
For colleges and universities, Rauner wants to cut it further. Although yesterday's budget would increase money for K-12 programs, it would slash funding for higher education by $400 million. EIU political science professor Jeff Ashley says children's programs get more attention.
They see, many anyway, that higher ed isn't necessary, that it's an option, whereas K-12 isn't. Reality with today's economy, higher ed's fairly necessary.
It could be a big hit for universities already struggling. EIU President Bill Perry says the loss would be very severe. Losing 31% of its state funds would mean EIU gets $14 million less. That's equal to more than 75 employees' salaries.
Yeah, 31% would be devastating.
The University of Illinois would lose more than $200 million in funding, a cut President Robert Easter says would substantially harm our students. But Ashley says college students are just easy targets.
Until that happens, they are. There are advocates for senior citizens. There are advocates for poor. Students have to be their own advocates here, and they don't.
If the concepts in Rauner's budget pass the legislature, funding will focus on those with cubbies instead of dorm rooms.
It's time to make education our top priority again.
Rauner's plan isn't final and will be handed over to state lawmakers. Perry says state university presidents will get the chance to address the General Assembly and plead their case March 12th. Perry says he's proud of EIU's faculty and will look carefully at the impacts a funding slash would have on them and the school.